Dreams of sporting success are often nurtured at a young age. But for many African women, hopes of playing football often do not become a reality. In a continent where only 17 of its 54 countries have a women's league, hope can easily turn into frustration.
Women's football, even though, it's on the way, it has a long way to go. And we really have got to pay a lot of attention to it.
But the women's game did not feature during the symposium on African football this week.
The president did say that there will be a separate symposium. It doesn't work and it doesn't happen overnight. The symposium is supposed to get together, brainstorm, be prepared to really address the issues and start from scratch. Finance is a massive challenge, but finance is a challenge even for the men's game.
In 2016, World Governing Body FIFA dedicated more funds to the women's game, and this is helping ease the financial burden for countries. There is indeed a lot of work to be done in developing women's football in Africa. What is important, though, is that the policies taken at CAF level to assist this process take into consideration the challenges many African countries face when it comes to women and football. In certain parts of Africa, cultural, social and religious barriers are a big hurdle women face in their quest to excel in football.
The gender issue has become a global issue, and Africa may have caught on to it a little bit later, but there are some African countries that are extremely pro-gender empowerment. And if we're going to talk about football, obviously we're going to need female role models who've been there, done it, especially women who have been through the real challenges where football, being a woman and in football was an absolute no-no.
Sierra Leone's Isha Johansson is currently the only female FA president in Africa, and she says the challenges are not just on the pitch.
Again, it's about the challenges that are outside the pitch that we need to address. Even with the ones that think they're developed, they're not really developed. Like Nigeria, like Ghana, there are still challenges, there are still issues that need to be addressed.
The Women's Cup of Nations currently has 8 teams. The men's competition has been expanded to 3 times that figure, and ladies hope they too can one day have an expansion. To do that, investment must be made at domestic level in all CAF member associations. Celestine Karoney, CGTN, in Rabat, Morocco.